strikeout game. And there's 2 away. Downs. The next to hit takes ball 1. And he blows that one by him at 100. Lifted in the air, right field. Freeland under this one. And that is that. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ted Simmons now at the plate. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
He was late there. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Hit on the ground to short. Zamora throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Gary Sanchez now. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Throw into 3rd. The tag. Out on the tag.
Well, the tying run. Base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
On the ground to 3rd, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
This is Bryce Terang. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that is the ball game. The final. All right, ready to get underway. Robin Young now at the plate. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1-5.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under this one. And there's one down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Joey Ortiz. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Ray Patrick Ditter digs in now. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Now one miss. Ditter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now he steps off the rubber. That one is upstairs. Just missing there. And the count is filled up. And ball four to a board. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. To the right side. On to first. One pitch and one out. Runners at second and third and one out. Didi Gregorius at the plate. On the mound now, Billy Wagner.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Just missed. That misses, and now 3-1.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a pop-up. Terang should have this one. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park in Miami. This park plays big, doesn't it?
Yeah, the outfielders definitely get their cardio in, Berg, and hitters might be surprised. When the roof is closed, the ball doesn't carry so well in that heavy Miami air.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Swings through that.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Christian Yelich. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Swing and a chopper. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That's inside. And a swing and a miss. Welcome back to the World. Coming up on the first pitch, Robin Yount digs in now. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Tatis on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Now it's going to be Joey Ortiz. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
You gotta be kidding me right here. Is he gonna put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Swing and a miss. Tatis on at first. Nobody out. Called out on strikes. Juan Soto at the plate now as he chases after that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Burnitz settles under it. Makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Or way inside.
Shaking him up a little bit.
That one just misses. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up. Yount gets under it. And that is the inning. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Ryan Braun now at the plate. He was late there. Strike one. And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One and two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air. Marte should have this one. And there's one away. Swings through that. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. So up next, Jeremy Burnitz. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
He takes it himself to the bag. We're here at the WBC. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Machado gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's fouled off. Fought off foul. The 0-2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And it remains 2-2. Up and in, 3-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Burnitz under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. A new arm into the game, the righty, Abner Uribe. He has a ball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Swing, and he popped it up. Yount settles underneath it. That is the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Abner Uribe.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a foul out of play. That one ripped, but foul. Two now. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. Swing and a miss. Going away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Back to the top of the order, and now the shortstop, Robin Yount. Flied to right his first time. And fouled off. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. swinging. Good to have you back. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Lone Depot Park. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Hard ground ball, base knock. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings through that one for strike one. On the inside corner for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Steps off, lead runner back to second. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. This one in the air center field. Ernitz under this one. 2 down. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
First and second, 2 down.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Welcome back. This is Bryce Terang.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Man at second. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ball one and a pitch inside. In the air, left field. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. Lied out his first time. That one found hard the other way. The 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That's down and in. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a pop-up. That's out number 2. New pitcher now, Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. And that. Runner in position, no outs. Junior Caminero digs in now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 now.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Next offering is down low. And that one is inside. That catches the top part of the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich settles under this one. And there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Austin. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Pitches in there. Strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one lifted to left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Jeremy Burnitz now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 0-1. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. Swings through that one out front that time.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the...
Whoa, flips it behind his back to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Dennis Santana gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Robin Yount. First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. On the ground. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. Back here in Miami. We're in extras here. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got it
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. The 2-run shot. Here's Juan Soto. That one is absolutely belted. Doesn't have enough. And a foul ball. That one in triple digits.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're dead.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Vladdy, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
They're down to their final strike. Stays alive. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. That one hit the knees for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him! And that is the ball game.